Indy. That's some good stuff. Hello, hello everyone. There is lots of hustle and bustle where I am right now because it is food time in Wild Woodlands. Good morning. Welcome to another live post here at the Wildcat Sanctuary. I'm going to let the cats do some talking for a moment here as we feed them. We'll go say hi to Dash. Hi, Dasher. Good morning, everyone. This is Olivia from the Wildcat Sanctuary coming to you on this lovely Tuesday. Live, of course, from our Wild Woodlands indoor building where it is currently mealtime. You would have seen just at the beginning of the live caretaker Kelly and animal care intern Sam using those awesome food chutes that you provided. For tasty mealtime, these are some larger meat chunks, as you can see, and so those food chutes certainly come into handy. And Kelly, why don't you tell us really quick what everyone's eating before we really get underway?
We've got some chicken and venison. Sometimes we have some beef.
Okay.
Mainly chicken and venison.
Chicken and venison today. That's awesome. And venison is something a little bit different. Not too different, but usually beef and chicken is what you're going to be seeing a lot of cats eating. So the venison, is a nice touch. And I'm going to give Daisy some space there. What Oh, Mansa, you're hungry. You're hungry. And what Kelly just did is she separated Leo and Mansa for mealtime, but I am going to stop talking here for a bit so you all can feel the commotion as well. Oh, that's some good stuff, Leo. And that's a huge, is that beef, Kelly, that's going in, or is that also venison?
This is a mixture of a couple things. We call it triple A.
Okay, mixture of a bunch of things. That's good, Leo. Big chunk, once again, using those food chutes that you also generously provided. But it's starting to quiet down a little bit. I think Terek and Polina at the end there still have their meal to go. I'm hearing some complaining tigers. They say, hurry up, but Kelly and Sam are doing a great job. We appreciate you both. And how much is a cat like Leo eating in weight?
He is eating about 11 pounds, I believe.
11 pounds, okay. And our cats are eating every day, so sometimes people are surprised by that amount because they feel like they should be eating more. But if you consider that in the wild, these cats are only eating maybe once a week even. And so 11 pounds a day for Mr. Leo. Good job, Shazam. Good job. And of course, last but not least, Terek and Polina. Kelly once again separating Terek and Polina just so everybody gets their fair share and is safe while eating. Yeah, Terek, you have a good meal coming. "130 people on this live. Welcome. We are live in Wild Woodlands here at the Wildcat Sanctuary, enjoying some mealtime with our residents. Of course, rescued tigers, Terek and Polina in front of you right now. And they're getting a variety of protein today, but it sounds like mostly chicken and venison. And you're going to notice that these pieces have bones in them. We want our cats to have a complete diet. You have organ meat, bones. Of course, this is raw meat. These are wild animals. We want to feed them as such. And this is a biologically appropriate diet for Terek and Polina and all the other cats in this building. And now that everything has quieted down a little bit, I do want to get into some comments. Say hello to all of you, 141 people. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Heidi from California. Good afternoon, Marcy. Good to see you, Carrie. Yummy time, that's exactly right. Lois saying hello, Marilyn, Sherry, Tanya, all familiar faces. Good to see you here. And I'll do just one last intro since it was pretty loud here in the beginning, Polina. But this is the Wildcat Sanctuary. We are a nonprofit rescue and sanctuary for wildcats in need. We are in our indoor space right now. The cats have 24/7 access to these heated indoor bedrooms and, of course, large natural free-roaming habitats that Indy is getting access to right now. So as soon as Indy was done eating, there she goes. And she has the option to go outside. But the reason that I wanted to bring you all in here today is because we are on to our fourth Miracle of Miracle match. I know, Daisy, I'll keep moving. Our fourth Miracle of Miracle match right now is our Miracle Match campaign where your donations are doubled. Mansa says, I'm done. I'm ready to go. Mansa, I know, pretty girl. I know, I'll keep moving. Double donations, Mansa, that's what I'm talking about. What do you think, Shazam? We'll sit with you for a minute. But double donations right now for Miracle Match. Mansa letting caretakers know that she is ready to go back outside. They will give her access as soon as Leo is done eating. But we're asking for our fourth miracle today, and that is for heating and electric here at the sanctuary. There is really no section of the sanctuary, no facet of the sanctuary that is not touched by heat and electric, that is not relying on heat and electric. For example, this building that we're in right now, these awesome temperature-controlled indoor spaces, we're the only sanctuary, the only one to offer this to all of our residents. And that takes heat and electric. The cats have this option to come inside when it's cold or in the summer if they want to cool down. These floors are even heated, which is really, really incredible. Obviously, being in northern Minnesota, it's important for us to have heated floors so that nothing freezes. The lights overhead, we have fans going in here. And this is essential to the Wildcat Sanctuary. This is part of what makes the sanctuary what it is for rescued residents like Polina here. I know, pretty lady. She says, I don't want to share my food with you. What do you think, Shazam? So today we're asking, and this week, the whole week, we are asking for $18,000 to help support those heat and electric costs that you so generously have supported up until this point. But that would be our fourth Miracle of Miracle match. And Mansa's making a ruckus. I'll head over to the other side as her brother Leo finishes eating. Hi, Dash. Do you want to get... You stayed inside to give everyone chuffs? Yeah, we were talking about your indoor bedroom and how awesome it is that it's heated. And you all will notice here on Facebook that light behind Dash is actually access to that free roaming habitat. So Dash is choosing to be inside with us right now. He's giving us lots of chuffs. He just finished his meal. And that chuff is a tiger hello. So he's very happy to see all of you here. And he's very excited for double donations and the fourth Miracle of Miracle match, huh, Dash? But there's a lot more that heat and electric touches, not just these heated indoor bedrooms, although that's very, very poignant for our live post today. And Alyssa Lilager here. It's good to see you up there, pretty lady. How about this, Alyssa? I'm going to challenge the people. Since we're in a central animal building, it costs about $200 for a tank of propane, which would heat this building. So if we can raise $200 on this post, that would be absolutely amazing. Like, once again, that'll help us heat this central animal building for cats like Alyssa. So $200 on this post will help support that. And of course, contribute to that fourth miracle I've been talking about. And we have a dozen propane tanks, Alyssa. That's crazy. That's a lot of heat. Takes a lot of energy to obviously get this place up and running, keep cats like Alyssa comfortable. But aside from these central animal buildings, there's a lot more that heat and electric touches. And I'm going to continue on to the other side so that we can talk about one of those things. But of course, we have our office spaces where our office staff works, where the caretakers are in the prep room. Why don't you talk about the prep room to me, Sam, and kind of what the prep room looks like and what might be in there that is fueled, so to speak, by electric.
I know we definitely have, there's 3 TVs in the prep room that we use for in the morning for making diets for all these cats. So those are obviously fueled by electric, and obviously we have our cooler and our freezer to keep things fresh until we need them. Obviously the lights in that building as well. So run by electric.
And explain those TVs to me and to the people of Facebook. So those TVs, and with Daisy behind you, we'll get Daisy in the frame too as she's eating. But explain to me what's on those TVs and how you're reading them and why it's important.
Well, I know the one that we use the most has every building with the animals' names listed on it, with how many pounds or ounces of food they get every day, and whether or not they have medications or any special notes that need to be added to their diet. There's another one that has a lot of special, like the specifics of the medications, and it also has our to-do lists for every day if possible, and then the third one has hybrid prep for our little cats. And that has also all the weights that the cats need and their medications there as well.
Perfect. Thank you, Sam. That was an excellent answer. We were giggling at Mansa. She went up into her food chute to get that last little bit of juice. But as Sam was saying, even a TV is so important to the running of the sanctuary and all that we do. Speaking of TV, Black Leopard Shazam here is watching his TV. Our cats even have TVs for enrichment. It's not just the people. And so these are the little things that you might not think of for sanctuary life, but that are very important here. Are you trying to play in your water bucket? What are you doing, crazy? Yes, he also sees some chicken that his neighbor Terek left over. Hey, crazy. You're so silly. Shazam, we're talking about your TV. He says, well, this works for enrichment too. This works for enrichment too. You're so goofy. He is trying very, very hard to get to that chicken. And just to reiterate, while Shazam is giving us this little show, that light that you see right back there is a doorway to Shazam and all the other cats' free-roaming habitats. So this indoor space is heated and temperature controlled thanks to your support. But the cats, of course, as they have shown us, I'm seeing a lot of empty indoor bedrooms right now. They have the choice to go outside and be in those outdoor spaces. Hi, Daisy. I'm going to keep moving. Hi, Indy. You want to give chuffs? And Indy is choosing to be inside and give chuffs to us right now. Teresa asking if Shazam gets frustrated with commercials too. Well, Shazam doesn't have commercials because he has a Netflix account. Huh, Indy? He has a Netflix account. Yeah, he's that spoiled. So Shazam doesn't even have to worry about commercials thanks to all of your generosity. Yeah. Lots to say. Are you excited? This is Rescue Tiger Cub Indy giving us a piece of her mind, saying, yeah, that sounds good. Double donations sound good. Yeah. We're trying to raise $200 on this post, Indy, so that we can heat your building. You're so silly. You're so silly. I should get back into these comments. I've kind of been neglecting them. There's been lots going on in here. It looks like we might have some new people. Welcome to a live post here at the Wildcat Sanctuary. We are a nonprofit rescue and sanctuary to over 140 rescued wildcats. Where do all these big cats come from, Diane is asking. Well, Indy would be a good example to share. Indy was privately owned by someone who ultimately decided they wanted to sell her on social media on Facebook Marketplace for $25,000. That is illegal now in the U.S., and so authorities intervened, and Indy ultimately came here. That's a very short version of her story, but I'd encourage you to check out our website. All of our cats are coming from situations where they cannot be released into the wild. We are their forever home. A lot of times that's private ownership, roadside zoos, or other unfortunate situations that a wildcat should never be in. And I feel bad talking, Indy, because you're doing such a great job at it. Oh, look how big you've gotten. And Indy did come to us as a cub, and now you can see just how big of a tiger, big, strong tiger she is. Still some more growing to do, but you're still technically a cub, even though that's hard to believe. So much to say. Let's see. Shazam wants the remote, Chizzy says. Shazam gets a good rotation of TV and options. I've seen him watching cartoons, nature documentaries. Nancy's saying that the donate button is not working. Hopefully, Indy, we can get that sorted out. But if for some reason Facebook is being glitchy, please head over to bit.ly/miracle match, all caps. You can donate there or on our website. Those donations will still be doubled. And thank you so much for considering donating, Nancy. Let's see who else is down here. And of course, I will do my best to answer any of your questions in the comments, so you can keep leaving those. Lots of people saying that you're beautiful, Alyssa. What do you think, Alyssa? You're so beautiful. Alyssa is one of our rescues from Tiger King Park. That would be another example of where our cats might come from. Alyssa is a liger, which is a hybrid between a liger and a lion. A liger being a lion and tiger hybrid. Ligers do not occur naturally in the wild, neither do ligers, and so unfortunately Alyssa exists and was created for profit. But here at the Wildcat Sanctuary, she is appreciated as the beautiful, beautiful big cat she is, for who she is, and she'll never ever be exploited ever again, right, Alyssa? And I love that you're sitting here with us. It's so nice to see you inside. You're so beautiful. And like people are mentioning, yes, we are a sanctuary. Our cats cannot be released. Not only is it illegal, but it is pretty much impossible. So they will live out their lives here, which is why it's so awesome that we have our 4th miracle this week, where your donations are being matched for all things heat and electric, which really obviously and not obviously keep the sanctuary running, but it really does touch every facet of sanctuary life here. And thank you for those giving stars. Susan giving 20 stars. That's so awesome. And it looks like the donate button might not be working. So once again, I will say head on over to bit.ly/miracle match, all caps, or you can go to our website and donate there. Donations will be doubled. And thank you, Nancy, for saying that you will donate $25 after the post. Thank you so much. Faith mentioning that if you're new on the live, which we love new people, thank you for being here. You can read about all of our cats and what we do here at the Wildcat Sanctuary on www.wildcatsanctuary.org. Someone asking where Judson is. Judson is actually with a media outlet right now, so just me today. But I'm sure we'll get him back on a live tomorrow. He's around somewhere. Yeah, Alyssa, just me. But I'm glad I get to hang out with the cats and get to hang out with all of you. Good afternoon, Anne-Marie. Good to see you. Kendra saying, love Alyssa. I'm very, very happy she's sitting with us right now. Faith saying that Alyssa looks absolutely stunning with her winter floof. She is a little floofy. I don't know if I've noticed as much outside, but seeing her inside now, she's definitely pretty floofy. Torben, thank you for sponsoring. Indy, you are such an awesome sponsor, Dad. And Judson and I mentioned yesterday, but sponsorships are also doubled right now. So if you are interested in sponsoring a cat or renewing a sponsorship, that is also doubled and going towards our miracle match. So we would be very, very appreciative of that. That goes for monthly pride as well, and just another way to give for the cats. We are located in Sandstone, Minnesota, for those asking. Alyssa, lots of new people on this live. Very exciting. Anne Marie, that's very sweet. We appreciate you too, Olivia. That's very nice of you to say. Kendra's saying that the spots on Alyssa's head almost look like a heart. We posted a reel yesterday of Tiger Noah, who has a heart on his cheek, which I think is just so special. But if Alyssa turns back this way, I'll keep an eye out for that. That would be super cool. Janae, hopefully I said that right. Janae, thank you for donating. You donated. That's so awesome. Yes, let me know in the comments if you've donated. I'd love to shout you out. The cats appreciate you. And of course, that is being matched. Your donation is going 2 times as far. Patty mentioning that she's beautiful, but sad that she can't be wild and free. And we can't agree more, Patty. Ultimately, we would love all of our cats to be wild and free. That's what we want for wild cats. We don't want them to be in captivity, or any wildlife for that matter. And that's why what we are doing is so important. Not only are we advocating for the ethical treatment of captive wild cats, but we're trying to improve the lives and the worlds of the cats that we have here. And of course, that is truly, truly impossible without you. And so even being active on this live, educating yourself, learning more goes such a long way for cats like Alyssa. Teresa asking if Shazam got his meat that he was working on getting. Shazam got his full meal. He was hoping for Terek's leftovers, which he did not get, but he did enjoy his full meal. And we'll go check in with him before we end the live to see if he's watching some TV. Tanya asking how old Alyssa is. I believe she's 8 or 9. Somewhere in that range. Do you know, Kelly, by any chance, how old Alyssa is?
8 or 9.
8 or 9. All right, we'll go with that. Sheila, Alyssa's just chilling and obviously pondering what she's going to do the rest of the day. Love seeing her. So many choices, Alyssa. What are you going to do? I'm glad that she's choosing to be inside right now in the warmth. It's good to see this pretty girl. And it looks like she's going to the other section of her indoor bedroom. Oh, that's a good spot, Alyssa. That's a good spot. Hi, pretty lady. You gonna lay down in your bed box? Like I said, the floors in this building are actually heated, but caretakers also take time to clean and keep these spaces clean, and of course give cats like Alyssa bed boxes, which have warm bedding, and hey, I know Alyssa. I know Alyssa. Well, I'll let you get cozy. Don't worry about me. And speaking of cleaning, Kelly, can you tell me what you're doing right now?
We're just spraying down any of the leftover vitamins, or if there's any meat juice. I want to keep this place as perfect as possible.
That's awesome. And I think especially seeing the food shoots earlier and seeing that meat going on the ground, caretakers clean this space. Every single time they eat inside, they're rinsing it down. They're coming in here with bleach. They're making sure it's very, very clean for the cats. And it smells clean in here too, Shazam. Do you mind if I get a little closer while you watch your TV? Speaking of bed boxes, you look awfully cozy, Shazam. Luigi asking if we can go in and pet them or go outside and play with them. And the answer would be no. I'll back up, Shazam. I know. I'll back up, Shazam. Let's see if I can zoom in without actually going up to your enclosure. We are a no-contact sanctuary, meaning we do not pet the cats, we do not go in with them. Yeah, handsome man. We want this to be as close to sanctuary, as close to the wild as possible, I should say. Sanctuary life, we do our best to make it the best for the cats that we can, and that includes not petting them. That's putting human expectations on them. I wouldn't ever expect Shazam not to act like a leopard. Even just now, he is grumbling at me, saying, hey, back up. I need my space, and so I'm going to do just that. But like I was saying, we are a no-contact sanctuary, no petting. We'd be perpetuating an idea that that's okay to do with wild cats, which it is not. But also, our cats come from varied pasts. We never want to put pressure on them to behave a certain way or to be something they're not. So that keeps us safe and them safe. Faith saying, wow, Alyssa literally made me jump. A perfect example of why apex predators should never be pets. That is true, Faith, and also I think that goes perfectly with what I was just saying of why we're a no-contact sanctuary. Alyssa came pretty fast at me. She was saying, back up. I was ready for it. Of course, here in the media department specifically, we're being very, very aware of how close we are to the cats. We're watching the cat's body language. That's why I'm standing away from Shazam right now. But Alyssa told me to back up. And if I was trying to pet her or in that enclosure with her, that would have potentially not been a good ending. People saying you look very cozy, Shazam, and I have to agree. And once again, pointing back to this TV. What are you watching, Shazam? Do we know what Shazam is watching, anyone? I don't either. It looks very riveting, Shazam. Normally I see you watching cartoons or nature documentaries, and this looks a little bit different. Chizzy mentioning that the only time we touch them is on vet days. Correct. We also have an awesome on-site vet hospital, which is also run by Heat and Electric, of course. But on vet days when cats are sedated, we would only be touching them then because it is necessary, and like I said, the cats are sedated. Yeah, Shazam. That is very cozy. I'm very curious what you're watching. It looks like some sort of police show or crime show. That's good stuff. And Shazam is one of our oldest residents at the sanctuary. He is 22 years old, which is really, really incredible for a leopard like him. And so giving him options like Enrichment, but also a bed box with a TV in front of it is good for an older guy like him. He can spend his days as he wants, either outside or inside. Faith saying Shazam is beautiful and better with age. I couldn't agree more. I'm loving all these questions in the comments. Keep them coming. Good to see so many great questions and seeing people get curious. And of course, enjoying time with the cats, which I am too. Anne-Marie mentioning that she's always loved black cats and that you have a black domestic. That's awesome. Does Alyssa have a favorite enrichment? Tanya's asking. You know, I've seen Alyssa really, really enjoy hanging food, hanging enrichment. I've seen her really go at hanging enrichment, and so I would say that's probably one of her favorites. She's very, very good at that. Teresa, Shazam says, unless you've got some popcorn for my movie, move on, Olivia. Exactly. It seems like he's a little more willing to share his time right now, which is very nice, Shazam. Lori's saying it's absolutely wonderful to sponsor these cats. I wish I could sponsor more. And replying to Luigi, who asked how you become a sponsor. That's a great question, and thank you for asking that. I'm sure there was a link dropped somewhere in the comments, but you can sponsor cats by going to our website. It's pretty comprehensive there. You can click the sponsor button. It'll pull up a list of the cats that we have here at Sanctuary. And once you become a sponsor parent, we send you a virtual kit with information and pictures of them, and then you get updates whenever you want. You can reach out to us for an update, and we will update you on moves, medicals, or mergers. And it's such a great way to directly support the cat, such a special way to support a cat that you love. And of course, right now, that will be doubled. That donation will be doubled. Hi, handsome dude. I just saw Polina come inside, check in on Shazam. Mary Kay saying, I believe the TV show is Flashpoint. Okay. I guess it does say that in the bottom corner. Flashpoint it is. And also a good demonstration of what caretakers have done for Shazam here. Shazam is, like I mentioned, an older guy. He's quite petite compared to a tiger, but he loves tigers. So caretakers set up what we call a howdy door, kind of a window in between his habitat and tigers Terek and Polina so that he can say hello to them. And they just came inside, did a little drive-by with Shazam, said hello. This is Tigress Polina. Terek already headed back outside, chose to go back outside. I think this is cool. Tiger paw prints, Polina. And back outside you go. Well, we've covered quite a bit in this live. The beginning was quite hectic. I hope that you all enjoyed it. I certainly did. Mealtime is always exciting with the cats. Lots going on, Shazam. Did you enjoy your chicken and venison? Handsome dude. But mealtime in the beginning, we talked about our fourth miracle, all that you generously provide. I wanted to bring you into this building today since you are the ones that heat it, which is so generous. It's very important and special to the sanctuary. The Wildcat Sanctuary is special for many reasons, but there are many things that make us unique, and one of those is that we are the only sanctuary to offer temperature-controlled indoor spaces to every single one of our cats here. Shazam, you're so handsome. I'm reading some comments right now. It's so sweet that they come in and check on their fence buddy, Shazam. I know. I like seeing their little drive-by there, and even outside they check in with each other. Lori asking how Leo is. Leo is doing well. No updates on Leo, but no news is good news. He was at the beginning of this live. Lisa saying she's always happy when her sponsorship is able to be doubled. Thank you for being a sponsor, parent Lisa. That is so, so generous. Chizzy, I believe it was you that asked when Erin will be on a live. She was actually on a live yesterday, so definitely go check that out. She would have been at the very end of that live. And I'm starting to get some grumbles from Shazam, so I think we'll wrap up here. But thank you all for joining. We had lots of new faces today, which is exciting. 132 people on this live right now. Once again, we are fundraising for our fourth Miracle of Miracle match. $18,000 is our goal to help support heat and electric here at the sanctuary, which is very essential, huh, Shazam? I can't even speak. Handsome dude. I'd hate to wrap up with so many people on the live. Maybe we can hang out here a little bit more. But yesterday we did get a variety of other cats. We're in Wild Woodlands right now, so we saw everyone in here today. But yesterday, Aaron, the Cheetah Brothers, Simon and Jeremy, Pandora, Winona, Tao even. It was a good mix yesterday. Shazam getting extra cozy. And I think with that, we will wrap it up. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for your generosity and for caring for the cats as much as we do. And we will see you on another live post soon. Bye, everyone.